I'd like to talk about stress, peace, and patience. This talk has been inspired by Venerable Master Hu Sin Yun. So often these days we hear people talking about modern society being too stressful. Where is this coming from? And how are we going to overcome it? People from all different walks of life and all different levels of society are feeling stressed by obligations, workload, and excessive work hours in an effort to simply obtain a sufficient income so to support themselves and their families. We all experience stress in our day to day life, in our age, our position, and our standing in the community. It is all the same. Stress does not discriminate. Stress comes to us from a wide variety of directions, from disappointments, lack of money, our employment, personal health, relationships, etc. These are external sources of stress. But there are also internal sources of stress, such as anger, envy, depression, vengeance, hatred, ignorance, negative thoughts, jealousies, memories of missed opportunities, just to name a few. As these stresses start to inundate us, our daily lives become difficult, and these stresses seem to be insurmountable. So often we feel trapped in the stress and anxiety of life. So where can we find a stressless, peaceful place to dwell amid today's hectic concrete jungle? Where is that place of peace, tranquility, and calmness amid this busy society that we live and we work in? The dream of gentleness of mind and a fresh autumn breeze, or the warm winter's sun on a cool day, seems so far away from us. Where can we find this home self of ours that is based in stressless peace and harmony? The problem is that so many people are caught up in the delusion of life, and they believe subconsciously that their home self can be filled through the attainment of greed, arrogance, and grasping. It's as if they honestly believe that he who dies with the most toys wins. But wins what? This creates an agitated and unsettled, stressful existence, as it brings with it worry and insecurity. So many people are influenced by today's instant culture and tend to expect instant attainment of achievements, wealth, happiness, and financial security. And then they become stressed, competitive, and aggressive when things do not spontaneously arise. In many cases, the concept of patience and persistence has just gone out the door. The impermanence of ideas, feelings, emotions, of life's direction can bring on stress and anxiety. People get caught up in the fourth hindrance of the Buddha, the hindrance of restlessness, and are constantly zigzagging from one thought or one want to another, constantly, one relationship to another, one idea to another. Not only can this be stressful, but can also be emotionally exhausting. The secret here is simply to cultivation of patience and persistence. Negative matters and occurrences are not the only things resulting in stress. Seemingly good things can also result in stress. For example, possessions, beauty, power, gratitude, success, etc. The cause of stress can be limitless. The good, the bad, and the ugly things of life. There are a number of ways to help yourself to remove stress from your life. Firstly, the gaining of knowledge and wisdom from observing and coming to understand about what is actually happening around you. Secondly, the practice of optimism, not overburdening yourself. That sometimes we go into matter mode and take on too much at once. Thirdly, practice the 3 ways to let go. Long-term regular practice of mindful meditation, the practice of patience and tolerance, and the study of the trilogy of hearing. Fourthly, understand that stress is a part of human life, and simply acknowledging it, and do not get stressed about being stressed. Fifthly, take time to mindfully rest and look at the clouds, and just be a lotus in the stream of life from time to time. 6, look to cultivate the self. Practice patience and tolerance and compassion, not only with others, but also with yourself. In our journey to a life of stressless peace and equanimity, we should look to our true home self in the law of nature and respect the lives of other living beings and comprehend the workings of karma. We must come to dwell in loving kindness and compassion for ourselves as well as for others. Only in ultimate truth will harmony and tranquility prevail.